following is a feature presentation of SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. Houston, Texas. As far as sports have gone, this city has had its ups and downs over the last 10 years, but they're hoping that they might have a bright future ahead of them, thanks to their new rookie sensation of a QB, CJ Stroud. Today, he and the Houston Texans host the Indianapolis Colts and their own rookie QB, Anthony Richardson. Hello everyone, I'm Joe and welcome to this SVGN presentation of the Tecmo NFL season. It's week 2 and both of these teams had some disappointing losses last week. The Texans, well, they had a good defensive battle with the Ravens for a good while. Unfortunately, they came up just short. The Indianapolis Colts, well, the Jaguars just came into their house and walked all over them. But hopefully, week 2, both of these rookie QBs want their first win. Taken both in the top 4, these guys are expected to be good QBs throughout their career. But to get to being a good QB throughout your career, you got to have a good first season. So, how will they do against each other? That's the real test. We are just about ready to start the game. So, let's send it down to the field. The Colts will call it in the air. They call heads. It is in fact heads. So they will elect to return the ball. Kindly Fairbairn will kick it off for the Texans. Dallas Flowers will return it for the Colts. And this game is now underway. Flowers going to take it from about a yard and a half back in his own end zone. He's going to get to about the 17. Let's take a look at that Colts offense, led by rookie quarterback Anthony Richardson out of Florida, taking number 4 overall. He's got Zach Moss lining up behind him as running back. Josh Downs, the rookie wide receiver, alongside Michael Pittman Jr. and Alec Pierce. Mo Alley Cox is the tight end. He lines up on the line alongside Ryan Kelly, Quentin Nelson, Will Freeze, Bernard Raymond, and Braden Smith. Shane Steichen is the head coach, and Jim Bob Cooter is the offensive coordinator. First and 10 for the Colts. Richardson's going to roll to his left, and he's going to take it himself. He's going to get the first down and a little bit extra. So, that's a good first down for Indianapolis. First and 10 for the Colts again. And off is to Zach Moss. Moss is going to dodge and weave around defenders as much as he can. Break 2 tackles. Could he go all the way? He's getting wrapped up, and no, but he gets into Texans territory. Let's take a look at that Texans defense, starting with the line of Jonathan Greenard, Sheldon Rankins, and Malik Collins. Christian Harris, Tavier Thomas, Denzel Perryman, and number 3 overall pick Will Anderson Jr. are the linebackers. Derek Stingley Jr. and Steven Nelson are your corners, and Jalen Peter and Jimmy Ward in the backfield as the safeties. First and 10 for the Colts. Richardson in shotgun formation, looking for an open man. Fires, and it's deflected. Couldn't tell who that was for. So it's second and 10. Defensive coordinator for the Texans, by the way, Matt Burke and Frank Ross on special teams. Second and 10 for Colts. Zach Moss going to get some good running yardage before he's finally stopped. It's third and 4. Richardson, hand off to Moss yet again. This time he's taken for a loss of about 3, so they're going to go with the field goal. Matt Gay out to take the kick. This one from about 52 yards. And it's good. Colts strike first. It's 3-0. Mike Boone back to return for the Texans, and he is going to take it from about 2 yards deep in his own end zone, maybe 2.5. He gets to 15. He gets topped at about the 18-ish. Let's take a look at that Texans offense, led by rookie quarterback CJ Stroud out of Ohio State. Damian Pierce lines up as running back right behind him. Noah Brown, Nico Collins, Robert Woods are receivers alongside Dalton Schultz, who will be lining up on the line alongside rookie center Jarrett Patterson. Alongside Josh Jones, Shaq Mason, Laramie Tunsil, and Titus Howard, they make up the offensive line. D'Amico Ryans, the head coach for the Texans. Bobby Slowick, the offensive coordinator. First and 10 for Houston. Stroud's going to drop back. Doesn't really have an open man, except for Pierce, who can't quite get it. He overthrows him. Second and 10. Let's take a look at the Colts defense. Samson Ebukam, Grover Stewart, and DeForest Buckner line up on the line. Shaquille Leonard, Kenny Moore II, Zaire Franklin, and Kwity Paye are your linebackers. Darrell Baker Jr. and Dallas Flowers, the corners, and Rodney Thomas II and Julian Blackman will be your safeties. Gus Bradley, the defensive coordinator, and Brian Mason, the special teams coordinator. 2nd and 10 for Houston. Stroud in shotgun formation. Looking. He's going to run with it himself for a little bit. Throws for Schultz. Schultz is going to get the first down. Nice throw there, by the way. Dalton Schultz. So it's 1st and 10 on the 31 of the Texans. Stroud looks once again for Dalton Schultz, and he's picked off by Blackman. Julian Blackman, the safety, gets the first defensive play for the Colts. 1st and 10, handoff to Zach Moss, and he's going to get to about the 45. 2nd and 8. Colts, good way to start this game in Texans territory on their second drive to start. And throw there for Pittman way over his head, so it's incomplete. It's 3rd and 8 instead. Man in motion for Indy. Handoff. No, it's play action. You got me on that one. Richardson's going to take it himself. He's going to get the first down and more. Almost gets to the 30-yard line, but instead he gets to about the 32. 1st and 10, though, for Indy. Richardson with the handoff to Moss. Moss seems like the best weapon that they've got on Indy. Man in motion for the Colts. Play action, but Texans were expecting that. Derek Stingley gets to Richardson on this one. Shotgun formation for the Colts on 3rd and long. Richardson has time, throws for Moss again. He has to dive to get it. So unfortunately, it's a 4th and 4. So they're going to rely on Matt Gay once again. This one from about 44 yards. Kick is on the way, and it is good. 6-0. Colts take the lead. Boone back to return for the Texans on this one. He's going to take it from about the 12. He shall a punt. Kick. My apologies. That gets to about the 22, so we'll gain of about 10. 1st and 10 for Houston. Stroud tosses to Pierce. Pierce is going to keep running. He's got the first down, and he stopped just after the first down. Less than 2 minutes to go for the first quarter. 6-0, still Indy. Stroud dropping back, looking for an open man. Fires for Pierce yet again. He gets into Colts territory, breaks a tackle, gets past the 40, gets past the 30. He's finally stopped at about the 28. So 1st and 10, Houston. Stroud tosses to Pierce yet again. Pierce, he's going to get a good run on this one. And he gets the first down and into the Colts red zone. 1st and 10, Houston. Ball on about the 16. Pierce gets the ball yet again. Seems like the running back's the best weapons these rookies have. 2nd and 5. Toss to Pierce yet again. That's the 4th play in a row, and this time it's going to be for a score. Touchdown, Houston Texans. Damian Pierce on that run for about 16 yards. And with the Fairbairn extra point, we got ourselves a 1-point game now. It's 7-6. Texans take the lead for the first time today. Flowers will be back to receive it on this kickoff. He's going to take it from about the 3-yard line of the Colts. And that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. He gets to about the 20. It's 7-6 Texans as we go into the second quarter. Man in motion for the Colts on a 1st and 10. Richardson, play action. He's going to take it himself. He's going to get to the 30. And he's going to get stopped just after the 30. So it's 1st and 10 yet again. Anthony Richardson. A lot of people thought he might be a project QB. Well, it seems like Shane Steichman and Jim Bob Cooter have been using him very well. He gets about a 2-yard gain on this run himself. 2nd and 8. Handoff is to Zach Moss. Moss, he's going to get the first down. So it's 1st and 10 on the Colts 44. Richardson in shotgun formation. Got a man in motion. Looking for somebody. Throws for the rookie Downs. He instead gets a pick thrown to Peter. Jalen Peter, the safety, gives the ball back for the Texans. And once again, a toss to Pierce for the 1st and 10 for Houston. Pierce gets just past the first down marker, they're going to say. 1st and 10. Stroud with the handoff to Pierce. Now, this was meant to be a showcase of the rookie QBs, but it looks like the running backs are the stars of the show today. Stroud, offensive line, breaks down Zaire Franklin, sends him back to Texans territory. It's 3rd and 17, Houston. Stroud throws for Woods. Fortunately not able to get it. Robert Woods was looking for that one. So, Texans got to punt the ball. This is Cameron Johnston, the punter. And Flowers is going to get to about the 8.5. So, 1st and 10 for the Colts. They're deep in their own territory. And the handoff is to Moss. He's going to get to about the 11-ish. 2nd and 9, they're going to say. Richardson, play action. Line breaks down behind him. Christian Harris nearly gets a safety for the Texans. It's 3rd and 19. Richardson in shotgun formation in the deepest part of his own end zone. There's the safety by Denzel Perryman. It's now 9-6. Texans have the lead yet again. Now it's going to be taken from about the 13 to the 21. 1st and 10, Houston. Stroud in shotgun formation. His offensive line breaks down behind him. He tries to look for Pierce, but it's blocked. So that'll be a 2nd and 10 for Houston. This has been the defense's game all day today. Stroud is going to get wrapped up in the backfield by Zaire Franklin. Now it's 3rd and 18. Now, if you like defensive battles, this is the one for you. Pierce gets taken down in the backfield. 4th and 21. So they're going to punt it. Zentner is actually the punter for Houston on this one. Flowers is going to take this from the 45, and he's going to get to about midfield. So the Colts get another chance. This time with better field position. 1st and 10 for Richardson. He's going to hand it off to Zach Moss. Moss is going to push himself forward for about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for the Colts. Richardson dropping back. Got plenty of time. Throws for Pierce. Alec Pierce. He's going to take this one to about the 20. They're going to say they're in the red zone on this one. No, they're going to say just shy. I apologize. Richardson. Play action. Looking for an open man. He's going to throw for Pittman, but he's way out of bounds. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Man in motion for the Colts. Richardson going to run it himself yet again. Richardson's going to get to the 1st down, and he's going to make it a 1st and goal on the 9 for Indy. Man in motion for the Colts. Richardson, hand off to Moss. Zach Moss is going to get to about the 5-yard line. I'm going to say 2nd and goal on the 6. Richardson has plenty of room. He gets deflected. That defensive line was rushing for him. 3rd and goal. Man in motion. Play action by Richardson. Has men in the end zone. Throws for Pittman. Rookie throws to Michael Pittman Jr. And now the Colts take the lead yet again off the Anthony Richardson touchdown throw. Extra point by Matt Gay. It's up, and it's good. 13-9. So the Texans, well, they're only down by 4, but they're going to get the ball back in the 2nd half to start. Boone's going to take this from the 1, and he's going to get to about the 15. 1st and 10 for the Texans. C.J. Stroud in the backfield. Looking and fires for Pierce, but it's incomplete. He's out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Stroud tosses to Pierce yet again. Pierce has been his favorite target all day today. And he's going to get just shy of 1st down. Texans going to use their first timeout of the half. 45 seconds to go. Even though they get the ball back, they want to score so they can score again later. Pierce is going to get the 1st down. He's going to fight for every yardage. They tried to wrap him up, but he seems unstoppable when it comes to those runs. Or practically unstoppable. 29 seconds left as the Texans use their 2nd timeout. Stroud in shotgun formation. He throws for Dalton Schultz. Schultz is going to get the 1st down now. Those receivers can be good weapons too there, CJ. That's a timeout. The final timeout for the Texans. They got one more play in them. Shotgun formation for Stroud with 7 seconds to go. Stroud looking for something, anything. Throws for Woods, who is deep downfield, and that's going to be a touchdown to end the half for the Texans. Robert Woods on a deep bomb play from C.J. Stroud. Houston's going to take the lead, and they're going to get the ball back at the start of the second half. So this is good for them. 16-13, Houston takes the lead. Next week, it's a rematch 2 years in the making. A Super Bowl 56 rematch as Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams head to Ohio to take on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. That game coming to you live as our game of the week for week 3 here on SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. And Boone will take this return. He's going to take it from about the 5.5. And he's going to get up to about the 20 and get stopped at about the 23. 1st and 10 for the Texans, their first drive of the second half. Handoff is to Pierce. Pierce is going to get a 4-yard gain. Pierce has been doing work today, that's for sure. Stroud dropping back on a 2nd and 6. Throw is for Woods. Robert Woods, he's deep in the field. Can he? Will he? He will not, but he'll get into the red zone for the Texans. So it's 1st and 10 on about the 17 and maybe 16 and a half. Stroud's going to take it himself. He's going to throw it. Nico Collins is going to get the touchdown. Houston's going to extend their lead. And if they can get this extra point, it'll be a 10-point lead for Houston. Indy's got some work to do. And indeed, the extra point is good thanks to Kaimi Fairbairn's leg. Flowers back to return it for the Colts. He's going to take it from about the 6. He's going to get to the 20. He's going to get to the 25. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. He's at the 40. 45, 50. 45 for the Texans, where he's finally stopped. Well, that's good fielding position to start for Richardson, who's going to try to run it himself. And he gets taken back to midfield. 2nd and 16 for the Colts. Handoffs to Zach Moss. Moss tries to fight for a few yards. He only gets about 3. 3rd and long. Richardson in shotgun. He's got to look for something on this one, but he's going to get wrapped up by Christian Harris. In shallow Colts territory, so the Colts forced to punt on a 4th and 17. Rigoberto Sanchez. He's going to punt that one to about, well, he's going to get into the end zone. Touchback. So the Texans will start this on their own 25. 1st and 10. Well, this game was close, but Houston's starting to pull away with it as they get about a 2-yard run. Shotgun formation for Stroud. Looking, fires out of bounds. Can't find anybody. That's a good, smart move. If you can't find anyone, just throw it away. 3rd and 8. Stroud hands it off to Pierce. And he's going to be just shy of the 1st down. So they're going to punt this ball. Zentner back to punt. Flowers back to return it. He's going to take this from about the 22. He's going to get to the 30-yard line. He's finally taken down. 1st and 10 for the Colts and Anthony Richardson. You got work to do, buddy. The rookie out of Florida. Richardson looking for somebody. He throws for his fellow rookie, and Downs has got to dive for it. A nice catch by Josh Downs. Off a slight overthrow by Richardson. 1st and 10 in Texans territory. Handoff is to Zach Moss. Moss is going to run for the 1st down and get to about the 25. 1st and 10, once again for Indy. Man in motion for the Colts. Richardson's got to worry because the offensive line broke down there. Christian Harris gets the sack. It's now 2nd and 20. Man in motion yet again for Richardson. And off to Moss. He's going to get taken down in the backfield. 3rd and 25. Richardson looking for something, anything. He's going to try and run with himself. He gets sacked up by Jalen Peter. And it's 4th and 26. They're going to go for the field goal. They're going to rely on Matt Gay for about a 58-yarder, maybe 59. But it's good. Look at that leg. 23-16, they cut it to a 7-point game. So they just need a touchdown and an extra point to tie this up. But Boone's going to take this ball from about the 1-yard line for the Texans. Going to get to about the 15 before he's wrapped up and taken down. 1st and 10, Texans. Stroud dropping back. Going to run forward with it. Throws for Woods. And it's blocked. 2nd and 10. Stroud dropping back yet again. Throws for Robert Woods again. Almost gets him, but not quite. 3rd and 10 for Houston. Stroud got the open man in Collins. Collins is going to dive for it. He's got the first down. Wrapped up. Thankfully keeps the hold of that ball. We saw that last week with Devonta Smith and the Eagles. 1st and 10 for Houston. Schultz is going to get this pass from Stroud. He's going to get into Colts territory. He's still going. He's getting to about the 35, maybe 34. 19 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Stroud in shotgun formation on a 1st and 10. Looking and fires out of bounds. I don't know why he did that. He had plenty of open room. 7 seconds left. Final play of the 3rd quarter. No doubt. Stroud dropping back. Offensive line almost got to him. He had to hurry to throw that away. So it's 3rd and 10 for Houston. Stroud looking for an open man. Throws for Robert Woods, who has to dive for it. Can't quite. That was nearly picked off. Instead, they're going to rely on Kaimi Fairbairn's leg to make this back to a 10-point game. Fairbairn's kick is up, and it is good. So the Texans extend their lead back to a 10-pointer. Flowers back to return for the Colts. And he's going to take this from about the 3-yard line. Flowers had a good return last time. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. Taken down at about the 27.5. 1st and 10 for Anthony Richardson. Can he do something on offense? Not if Zach Moss gets wrapped up like that. It's 2nd and 15. This is not looking good for Richardson. That offensive line breaks down, and Moss sent back 5 yards. 3rd and 20. Richardson. Oh, that offensive line could not help him. Sheldon Rankins takes him back another about 7 yards. Actually, I don't know. I think it's 2 yards. It was the 3rd and 25. Christian Harris gets the sack. And so the Texans are going to take this on the 1. Stroud hands off to Pierce. Can't quite break through. It's 2nd and goal on the 3. Amazing work by the Texans defense. It's been the real star of the show today. Both defenses kind of have. So it's 3rd and goal on the 5. I think Pierce might be gassed. Never mind! Look at that run! It's a touchdown, Houston! They're going to try and extend this to 17 points off a Damian Pierce 5-yard run. Kaimi Fairbairn. Kick up on the way, and it's good. 33-16. Defense has actually been the name of the game, despite 33 points for Houston. Flowers. Now, can he do something? He's going to take it from the goal line of the Colts. He's going to get to the 15. He's at the 20. He's going to get stopped just near the 25-yard line, but not quite on it. 1st and 10 on about the 23. Richardson is going to try and run it himself. We saw this with Goff. Does it work like with Goff? He throws it to Downs. He's deep in the Texans' territory. So it's 1st and 10 Indy. Does the rookie QB for Indy have some life in him? He throws for Pittman Jr. He's going to take this into a 1st and goal situation. Man in motion. 1st and goal on the 7. Richardson, play action. The offensive line, though, not able to handle this Texans defensive line. Christian Harris makes it 2nd and goal on the 18. Richardson in shotgun formation. He's got to throw to someone. Throws for Pittman Jr., who's going to get it back to where this set of downs started. The third down on the 7. Richardson hands it off to Moss, who's taken back to 12. So this is going to be a field goal. It's going to be about a 30-yarder. Chip shot field goal up for Gay. And he's got it. Field goal is good. 33-19. And the Colts, they're just giving up at this point. You'd expect an onside kick at this point. Boone's going to take this one. He's going to get to about the 24-yard line. Or maybe they think their defense can get a good stop and give them good field position. So you just Stroud and shotgun. Running out of time. Throws for Dalton Schultz. He's going to get wrapped up. And they say he got the first down. 1st and 10 with just over 3 minutes left. Stroud in shotgun formation. Looks and fires for Brown. Noah Brown finally gets his name called today. And the Colts are going to call a timeout with just under 3 minutes left to go. Stroud dropping back. Nearly gets sacked. Throws for Schultz. It's picked off by the Colts. And it's going to be Julian Blackman, the safety, who gets this pick. So the Colts get the ball back in a decent field position. Richardson looking. Fires for fellow rookie Downs. Downs is going to get into just barely Texans territory. They're going to qualify that as Texans territory. Yes, it's 1st and 10 on the 49. Moss gets the handoff, and he's sent back into Colts territory. They're going to call their second timeout. 2nd and 15. Indianapolis has a man in motion. Richardson. Play action, but that offensive line needs to protect him. Christian Harris. Going to send him back, make this 3rd and a mile. Richardson needs a lot of help. He needs all the help he can get if he wants this Colts team to win. Throw is for Pittman Jr. Pittman can't quite get the first down, so they got to go for it on 4th and 7. Their last time on a 4th down conversion didn't work. Richardson looks for Mo Alley Cox. Mo Alley Cox! He's going to get not the touchdown, but he's going to get it 1st and goal on about the 4. Less than a minute to go, though. That clock's still ticking. Richardson hands off to Moss. Moss trying to fight for the touchdown. Not quite. 2nd and goal on the 1. 45 seconds left. Man in motion for Indy. He's going to run with it himself, Richardson. He's going to score. So the Colts, on the score on this one, they're going to, with this extra point, if Gay can make it, they can make it a 1-score game to try and tie it up. 35 seconds left, but they're going to need the onside kick. It's 33-26. Here's the onside kick attempt, and it goes right to CJ Stroud, who is waiting for it. He's at the 30, 25, and he's going to get taken down just outside the red zone. But what a game for both these defenses. They've been the stars of the show. Pierce is going to get the ball for the last one, for the last play of the game. Does not matter, but he wants that score, and he's going to get it. Just run up the score on your division rival. Dameon Pierce gets the touchdown. Can they make it 40 on the day? It does not matter, though. Houston still gets an amazing win. They're going to win this one 40-26. Houston does an amazing job, but they have a tough game ahead of them next week. They have to head to Jacksonville, the reigning AFC South champs. Meanwhile, the Colts, they start off at 0-2 on this one. They got to go to Baltimore. That's just as bad of a Week 3 start. But that's going to do it for us here at SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. For all of us here at SVGN, I am Joe saying we hope to see you on Sunday for the Week 2 Tecmo Rewind, and next week for our Game of the Week between the Rams and Bengals. This is Joe saying good night, everybody.